I don't know if that rain is going to make it over here or not, but those clouds sure look like they want to rain. Hello, everybody. Doesn't look like anybody's joined yet, so. I don't know if this gimbal is. It's actually not a gimbal because that would mean steadiness. The selfie stick is gives any more stabilization. Oh, you're what kind of fly are you? I think you're just a fly. Gives any more stabilization than handheld. I really do not need this jacket on. It's turned out to be quite warm. So I'm trying out the lapel microphone to cut any wind. I can't actually tell if, I think it's on. I think the power is on. There's quite a bunch of flies. I don't know if that's the barge or if that's the Coast Guard ship there. But it is the Coast Guard dock, so I assume. Well, I shouldn't assume because we also get the barges stopping there. And we have barges this year. Woohoo! Hurry. And I don't mean that facetiously. I really mean that legitly. I don't think this is any better than handheld. The gimbal is just heavy because of the battery in it. Yeah, I don't think this is any better. Gimbal is better. Hello. I see we have 2 viewers. It's nice to see you. Thank you for joining. I am in Norman Wells and you're looking at the Mackenzie River. It turned out to be quite a nice, sunny, warm day. Started out at about 11 degrees this morning. I think it was pretty chilly. Hello, everyone. Thanks for joining. I see we've jumped up to 12. I'm in Norman Wells, Northwest Territories, and you're looking at the Mackenzie River. It's turned into quite a nice day. I have my jacket on because it was cool earlier, but I really don't need it now. Quite some clouds over the Mackenzie Mountains over there. So much so you can't actually see the mountains. They may be getting some rain soon. Holy soul, beautiful. Yes, I agree. I'm glad you think so too. Hello, Noah. Exit. Hello. Thanks for joining. I love it when there's a bunch of people that are able to join. I never know time-wise when is best during the day, especially on a weekday. So I don't know if anybody has checked out the videos on my channel about where Norman Wells is or our remoteness. Please do feel free to check those out if you're interested. I personally love watching the weather, so this is really, really pretty to me. I don't know if anybody else is intrigued by it as I am. Living up north, I do miss the prairie storms in the summer. Although we had some Statistics Canada people come through town here for the week, and I was chatting with them, and they were saying that it's been such a nice week for them, and it's actually been a cooler, rainier week here, and that it's a nice reprieve for them from the heat, which of course down south across the provinces in Canada here, they've got hot, muggy weather. So that was nice to hear for them. They said, "Oh, you kind of caught us on a bit of a rainy week," but they were quite happy with it. So that's cool. Um, and they were saying, how pretty they thought it was, and of course I agree, and that they thought it was an excellent retirement spot, which is very nice to know. It is. It's lovely and quiet most of the time in nature. You don't have to go too far to get outside the town. Hello, Trinity. Thanks for joining. We are remote, and that means that we do not have an outside connecting road from town. We are waiting for the balance of the Mackenzie Valley Highway Road to be built from Toledo through here to Norman Wells, at the very least, to I'm not going to say finish up the road, because I don't know if the plan is to take it further to Inuvik and join up with the Dempster, but getting the road built up here to Norman Wells would be really, really nice. Right now, we are flying only until the winter road opens, which is usually about December 22nd, and then it closes at the end of March, usually. And if you drive it, it's a good, no, it's not 8 hours, it's more than that. I think it's about 10-hour drive, depending on the speed. If you're going the speed limit, to get to Fort Simpson to overnight, and then from Fort Simpson to Hay River, or an extra 7-ish hours up to Yellowknife, unless you're going from Fort Simpson to High Level, which you would overnight, and then High Level to Edmonton if you're going there. So it makes for 6 days of travel if you're going to Edmonton, and it's a very interesting winter road. I do have a video uploaded on our drive out this past winter. I need to finish up the one coming back. I really need to finish that off. I'm much better at lives and shorts. I really appreciate everybody joining in. And if you want to know more about Norman Wells, a little bit maybe about the region or the territory, if I don't know it, I can find it out. And I've actually started a new channel for the farm that we are developing here. It's called North of 65 Farm, and I have reposted a video from that new channel to this channel, so you can check that out if you'd like. And we are developing the land to farm veggies, herbs, and we are trying our hand at growing fruit trees in our greenhouse. So that will take time to see how that goes. And I think this selfie stick is about the equivalent of me holding my phone by hand. I don't think there's any reduction in jitter. So to reduce the jitter, I think I need to bring out my weighty gimbal. Oh, did you hear the birdie? Not quite sure what kind of birdie that was, but oh, there's the name of a bird that I'm not recalling at the moment. No, I can't. This is pretty marshy over here. The birds were loving it in the spring. And I'm going to take this off. Excuse me for a moment. Hello. Not too bad. It's a nicer day. Well, it's turned out to be a nice day.
Yeah. You live here?
I do, yeah.
Okay,
Yeah.
I've never seen you.
Yeah, I usually bike to and from. Do you work at the health center or the school? Ah,
Okay.
enjoy your walk. You too. Our health care, most of them are on 6-week rotation. Our doctor is as well. She goes out for 6 weeks and comes back for 6 weeks. And I think there's 1 or 2 permanent contract nurses at the health center, but otherwise they rotate. And that's the same for all the territory, whole of the Northwest Territory, I think. Actually, oh, sorry for the shaky there. I've got something else in my other hand. So the water level looks like it has gone down, which is not great, but hopefully it doesn't go, down any more than that. I don't know how many people are aware, but last summer we had no barges, and the summer before that we didn't get the last 2 because the water levels had dropped too much. And that is what keeps our freighting costs down for foodstuffs that get brought in for the 2 local stores. If anybody has freight that they personally want to bring in, it's much cheaper to do it on the barge. Otherwise, it's air freighting it in. And I believe Buffalo Air from Edmonton is $6.50 a pound. I wonder if that cloud over there is going to be heading our way, if it's going wrong their direction. And you can see those islands there. Those are man-made, and they are Esso, Imperial Oil Drilling. The sun is nice and warm. Like I said, it started out quite chilly this morning. The overnights now are around about 8 degrees, and then our warmest time of the day is about 5-6 o'clock. So, and here we do get midnight sun. In fact, it's the sun slowly sunset slowly changes so that it goes from about, I want to say 1:30. I think we're at 12:30 a.m. now for sunset, and then sunrise has changed now to. I haven't actually looked at that on the thing yet, So probably closer to 4 a.m. now. But right now we're still enjoying the midnight sun. And in the winter, we get about 3.5 hours of daylight, but the daylight is, the sun doesn't go as high because of how high up we are. If you have any questions, please feel free to comment. And once this live is done, I will post it, and feel free to comment at that time too. And just thank you to everybody who is joining off and on. I really appreciate that, and I hope you like the content. And if you like the content, please do check out my channel to see the prior videos and shorts and lives. And I'll just mention again for anybody who doesn't know that I'm in Norman Wells, and you're looking at Mackenzie River. And Norman Wells is in the Northwest Territories in Canada, for anybody who's not in Canada. All the flowers and blooms provided a sweet scent to the air. So on our other channel, our farm channel that we've just started, and the farm that we are developing is North of 65 Farm is the channel name. And I will be harvesting our parsley from the greenhouse later today, and I will see about videoing that. We have some lovely lettuce, and cabbage should be ready in a couple of weeks, which I'm really keen on trying. We have some blueberries in our backyard. That is Arctic Hardy. Tried a couple of those berries that were ripe enough yesterday, and they were really nice. Oh, I should mention, I don't know if anybody sees I'm trying to hold this with something else in my hand there. If you see the wood, probably not a great angle to show you. Walk over here. You see the wood piled up there? All the that was pushed up by the river during various breakups during the year. I'm just going to zoom out here. Like those big logs came from river breakup. So that was several years ago. Oh, somebody's coming down here. And at one point, the water rose high enough that it pushed all that up there. And of course, I'm just going to dip under. Of course, all the driftwood by the river here, we can pick up, use for firewood, chop it up, which is great because our heating fuel is pretty expensive here right now. Actually, I shouldn't say that. I might have gone down now. I'm not in that loop, but it was. I had gone up quite a bit. Oh, I think I will leave everybody this lovely, I think it's lovely view. And I'm just zooming here so you can see a bit of the Franklin Mountains under the clouds there. And say goodbye for the day. And I hope everybody has a great morning or afternoon, evening, whatever time zone you're in. And thanks a lot for joining, and I hope that you're able to come back and you like the content to check out my channel. Thanks. Bye-bye. Oh, very jittery at the end there. Sorry.